Hello, welcome to Watch This Now. My name is Nick, and today I'm going to be talking about the South Korean comedy thriller Parasite, which has been making waves over the last several months ever since it premiered at Cannes, where it won the Palme d'Or. And it's basically already won the Best International Film at next year's Academy Awards. Bon Joon-ho is a really talented filmmaker who you should probably know about. He's built up an impressive resume with films like The Host, Snowpiercer, the latter being my favorite film of the year that it was released. You can see why anyone would be on the lookout for his next work, but Parasite manages to be a standout for having such universally relatable themes and rich characters that create a story that really crosses language barriers. Parasite has been quite hush-hush so far. Maybe some people are starting to talk about it more in terms of its plot, but I went in completely blind. And I think that's the best way to experience this film, especially because it really felt like we were getting that sort of peeling back the layers of an onion feel as the plot progressed. And I really enjoyed that. I was really pulled along with this film. What I will say about the plot is that it focuses on two different families in modern-day South Korea. One wealthy family, one poor family. And we basically just see the power struggle between different people in different classes of society. And really the power struggle that is inspiring many protests around the world. Bon Joon-ho does such a great job of establishing all of the characters in this film. We have two different families full of characters, a good 8 to 9, maybe even 10 characters total that are all centered in one solid location for the most part throughout the film. And it's so good to see all of these different characters really all have distinct personalities. From the very beginning, you're brought directly into their world, and you get the plight of pretty much everyone here. There really aren't good guys or bad guys or anything like that. Everyone is their own individual, and we completely understand why they do what they do in terms of the plot progression, which I have to say, this story, the way it was played out, so good. For a year where one movie after another has a story that is just completely disappointing to me, it was so nice to just sit back and watch as something played out, and I had no idea what was coming next, but I was comfortable enough to sit back and see whatever happened. I wasn't confused or frustrated or bored or upset. It was really simply refreshing. But I can't only praise Parasite. It wasn't perfect for me, although I do think it is very good, and many are hailing it the best of the year, the movie of the year. It's a masterpiece, and that's great, and I think that is really good for a lot of other people. It's great for this film in particular. I hope that it really rides this wave of attention and breaks through to other major categories at the Academy Awards. I hope more people watch this. They shouldn't be deterred by the subtitles at all because, again, this is just so universally relatable. People are comparing it to the Joker in terms of that class power struggle. So if that interests you at all, you have to see Parasite. But to get to my problems with the film, it's really all about the ending and a particular character motivation, so I don't want to spoil anything. I don't even want to give any hints. All I'm going to say is just that I felt like we didn't need to have a particular thing happen in this movie because that outcome was already determined in my mind, so I didn't think that it was necessary, yet I fully get what the director was doing and how that ends up working. The film really had me completely in its clutches for pretty much the entire film. It was maybe the last 15 minutes where it gets a little wobbly for me, but it for the most part works. I think Parasite is for sure one of the best films of the year. It deserves all the accolades, and it deserves your attention. So go see it. It is expanding. It's popping up in more theaters. I saw it earlier this week. I'm giving Parasite a 4 out of 5. I really enjoyed it. Again, it only kind of lost me towards the end, but not even that much. It still was very enjoyable, really funny. It's incredible how funny this movie is, but it's so well acted. I just really enjoyed seeing really strong characters, all very different characters, brought to life by really solid actors in a very well-told story with beautiful cinematography and direction and that production design. Parasite is a must-see. I cannot recommend it enough. Thank you so much for watching this review. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe to watch this now. Like this video. If you like sharing it, I greatly appreciate it. I'll see you in my next video. Thanks again.